Jai Hind everyone, my name is Ankita Rani. I am working as assistant professor in the department of CSE at Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College, Ghaziabad. Today we discuss the topic Python string and Python list, and the subject code is BCC 402. So first we understand what is a string. A string is a character value which is given in the single quotes, double quotes and triple quotes. This is called a string. So a string in Python are surrounded by either single quotation, double quotation and triple quotation. So for example, hello in the single quotes and hello in the double quotes, both are the same meaning. And assign a string to a variable. For example, A is the variable, we can assign the string like that. So strings are arrays. Like many other programming language, string in Python are array of bytes representing Unicode characters, and Python does not have a character data type, it has a string data type. A single character is simply a string with the length of the 1. So get the character at square bracket can be used to access element of the string. Get the character at position 1. Remember that the first character has the position 0. So for example, if we have a string hello world, then we have to print the value which is positioned at the value 1. So at 1 we have a 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at position 1 we have a value E. So the output is E. Next is the string length. For example, to get the length of the string, we use the len function. For example, if we have a string A is equal to hello world, we want to print the length A. Then we can calculate the length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is the this is how we can calculate the length of the string. We also can we will count the space as a single length. So next is the slicing string. Slicing means you can return a range of character by using slice syntax. In slice syntax, we have a start index. This is the slice like 2, 5. This is the start index and another one is the end index. 5 is the end index separated by the colon to return a part of the string. For example, get the character from position 2 to position 5 not included. For example, we have given a string hello world, so we want to print the range from 2 to 5. So at position 2 we can see that 0, 1, 2. At 2 pe we have a L. 2 ke 3, 4, 5. We cannot include the value of the 5. So we can take only for the 2, 3 and 4. At 2 we have a value L. At 3 we have also a character L, and at 4 we have a character 0. So the output is the LLO. Next is the slicing from the start. By leaving out the start index, range will start at the first character by default. For example, B is equal to hello world means we write the start index 0 to 5. This means that 0 to 5. So 0 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. The output is the hello. Slice to the end means by leaving the start index and index blank. So this means that the range will go to the end item, end. So this means that the range will go to the end item. We can count and calculate until the string will be end. So 2, 0, 1, 2. 2 will start from the 0 and until the end we can count the whole string. Next is the negative indexing. In negative indexing, we write the negative value at the starting. like minus 5 and minus 2, and in the minus we can calculate from the last, like minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So we check at the minus 2, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. At minus 5 we have a value, though they can calculate minus 2, minus 4 and minus 3. At minus 5 the value is the O, at minus 4 the value is the R, and at minus 3 the value is the L. So the output is the ORL. Next is the uppercase and lowercase. If you want to print the statement in the uppercase and print the statement in the lowercase, then we can use the keyword upper method, string method, a dot upper and a dot lower. A is the variable name, string is the hello world. So at the upper, the output is in the uppercase, hello world. But in the lower, the output will be in the lowercase, like that. So this is the string method. There is another method which is called replace. A string replace method is used to replace a string with the another string. For example, a is equal to hello world. In this we use a method a dot replace. We replace the value of a with the j. So the output is the jello world, because we replace the value of h with the j. Next is the string concatenation. Concatenation means we can combine the two strings by using the plus operator. For example, we can, the value of variable a is hello and the value of the variable b is world. Then we can write c is equal to a plus b, means at the third variable c, we can concatenate the string a plus b. So the output is the hello world. So by using the plus operator, we can concatenate the two strings. So we can also use the space for giving the space between the two words. Next is the we discuss the Python list. In Python list, the list is given by the square brackets. Apple, banana, cherry are the list items, and lists are used to store multiple items in a single variable. My list is a single variable, and in that variable we can store the multiple items like apple, banana and cherry. Lists are one of the 4 built-in data type in Python which is used to store collections of data. The other 3 are tuple, set and dictionary, all with different qualities and usage. Lists are created using square brackets. Create a list. For example, this list is equal to apple, banana, cherry. We can print this list, so the output is the apple, banana and cherry. Next is the list item. List item are indexed. First item is indexed with the 0 value and the second item is indexed with the 1 and so on. And list is the ordered item. So when we say that lists are ordered, it means that item have a defined order and that order will not be the change. So if you add new item to a list, new item will be placed at the end of the list, and the list is changeable, meaning that we can change, add or remove item from in a list after it has been created, means it is a mutable. List is mutable data type. And we can allow the duplicates. Since lists are indexed, list can have items with the same value. List allow duplicate values. For example, we apple, banana, cherry, apple, cherry. Apple and cherry are the duplicate items in the list. So to determine how many items a list has, we can use the len function. For example, len print len this list. So they can calculate that in this list we have 3 items. Next is the list item data type. List item can be of any data type. For example, list item can be of a string, list item can be of integer value, list item can be of boolean value. For example, list 1 has a string value and list 2 has an integer value and list 3 has a boolean value. A list can contain different data types. For example, list 1, a list with string, integer, boolean value. So the list can be of any, can contain many different data types. So how can you access the list item? List item are indexed and you can access them by referring to the index number. So print the second item of the list. We want to print the second item of the list. So simply we can give the index value of that item. This list 1. After that, next is the negative indexing. Negative indexing means start from the end. Start from the end. So, for example, -1 refers to the last item and -2 refers to the second last item. So, print the last item of the list. If we want to print the last item of the list, then we can write print this list -1. So, the output is the cherry. Next is the updating list. You can update single or multiple element of list by giving the slicing on the left hand side of the assignment operator, and you can add to element in a list with the append method. If we want to add, then we can use the append method. For example, we have a list physics chemistry 1997-2000. So value available at index 2. If we want to check the value available at index 2, so we'll write print list 2. At list 2, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. At 2, the value is the 2001. We write the value in place of 1997, 2001. So, new value available at index 2. So, we can write print list 2. So, the output of the final list is physics, chemistry, and 2001 and 2000. This is the final output of the list. Next is the change item value. We can change the item value of the list. To change the value of the specific item, refer to the index number. So, we want to change the second item. So, we can give this item list 1 index value 1, and in place of the banana we want to write blackcurrant. Then print this list. So, the output, final output is apple, blackcurrant and cherry. This is the final output. Next is the append item. Append item means to add an item to the end of the list. For example, this list apple, banana, cherry. We want to append this item orange. So, the item is append at the end. For example, the output is apple, banana, cherry and orange. We append the item orange and this item is added and at the beginning, at the ending of that list. Next, these are the list method. Python has a set of built-in method that you can use on list. For example, first method is the append. This method add an element at the end of the list. Next method is the clear. Clear means remove all the elements from the list. Another method is copy. Copy, it return a copy of the list. Next method is the count. At count, return the number of element with the specified value. Next is the extend. Extend means you want to add some element at the element of list, or if you want to add any iterations or any iterable or to the end of the current list. Second method is, next method is the index. Index means it returns the index of the first element with the specified value. First element. First element is stored at the index 0. Next method is the insert. At insert, add an element at the specified position. For example, we can use the method insert at value 5. So at the specified position, they can insert the element. Next is the pop. Pop method is used to remove or delete any item from the list. For example, remove the element at the specified position. For example, you want to remove the item from 2. For example, we have a list called apple, banana and cherry. This is the list, and you want to delete the item which is specified at the position 2. This has the position 0, this has the position 1 and this has the position 2. So, we want to delete the item at position 2. So, the output is, so the cherry is deleted from that list. So, the output is apple and banana. So, the only 2 item is remaining in the list. So, this is the use of the pop item. Next is the remove. Remove the item with the specified value. In pop, we remove the element, but in remove method, we remove the item. In that, we talk about the specified position, but in that, we talk about the specified value. Specified value means, for example, we write the method remove. When we remove apple, we simply directly write the value remove apple. So, the output of that list is banana, cherry. So, this is the difference between the pop and remove. We pop at the specified position and we remove at the specified value, special value. Next method is the reverse. Reverse method is reverse the order of the list. Means, for example, we have a list 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to reverse the list item. Reverse means 4, 3, 2, 1. So, by using the reverse method, we can reverse the list. Sort. Sort means we can sort the list. Sort the list in like in a specified order. Sort by their date. Sort by their alphabet. Sort by their category. So, we can sort by of any method. So, these are the list methods. Similarly, the another data type in the Python is the tuple. Tuple, we have also a method like that we have a list method, same we have a tuple method, and another data type is the dictionary. In dictionary, we have a key value pair, and similarly the another data type which is called set. In set, we have a like in set we can write the item in the square bracket. For example, A is equal to 1, 2 and 3. This is the set. This is called a set, and same we have a dictionary. In dictionary, we have a key value pair. Key value pair means like we have a name is equal to ABC. So this is the key value pair in the dictionary.